I wouldn't have sent you after the Scions were I expecting you to stab them in the back.
And I, for one, would not consider past transgressions more relevant than future contributions.
Yeah, whatever happened before, we're all in this together now. One
Regardless
planet,
of the
one
circumstances
cause.
that saw us at odds before, we need men of courage now, more than ever.
You're a good boy, Julius.
Did you hear something just now?
Someone spying on us? Oh no! Oh no. What the fuck? Is it pudding way?
Where is this star's blasted pudding?
Oh no! Yeah, that's... Oh no, they're here. The fucking moon bunnies are here.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night, and to this bitter clime bring warmth and comfort.
Hello, Urianger. I see you brought our friends.
'Tis heartening to see such an assembly upon my return. I thought often of you whilst I looked down upon our star's brilliance from the moon above.
Yes, but what are you doing here? And dressed like that? Aren't you cold?
Aren't you? You're wearing shorts.
Verily. I
Verily.
fear for my health should I proceed to expound upon our purpose ere I procure more suitable garments.
Then allow me to summarize. We're here because none of you lot are up there. Nor has anyone deigned to send word about any changes in the plans.
We've been a little busy.
It's rude, is what it is. At least that's what I thought at first, but then folks got to wondering if you weren't in a spot of bother, so we decided to take matters into our own hands. Come down here and help, if our help be needed.
What the hell can you possibly do?
So she says, but it's also something of a convenient excuse to visit Etheris. Urianger made it sound absolutely marvelous. More so before the impending doom, but still.
Oh my god.
And it's not like there will ever be a better time. What with the aforementioned doom?
Marvellous, they say, yet not an ounce of pudding to be found. I must suffer Urianger's inferior works no more.
Oh no.
From there, it was just a hop, skip, and a jump towards resolving to do better. So please, show us how. Help us help you.
He's at a loss for words, of
Forgive me.
course.
But are they
Oh, you've never seen them.
thy distant collaborators, indeed?
Hail, fellow, well met. You'd be a member of the Forum, would you? It's an honor and a pleasure to meet you at last.
I bet you he wasn't expecting little bunnies.
'Twas with reluctance that I set aside the great work of readying the moon for habitation. Be assured that I did so only after the Loporrits made plain their earnest desire to come hither, and I myself felt a growing certainty that their contributions here would prove invaluable.
What the hell can they do except whine about pudding?
'Tis trite, perhaps, but I followed my heart.
Oh, well you should. Good to have you back.
Oh, I dare say you'll warm up quickly once you're aboard the airship. Sat shoulder to shoulder with our fur-covered friends.
Oh. Yeah, I do kind of want to pick one up and hug it. Even though they pissed me off. Oh, it's even snowing in Sharlayan. That's really pretty. God, this place is beautiful. I love it.
When the time comes, They will be moved from their places in Labyrinthos and Numenon and conveyed to safety.
So my theory at the beginning of the expansion was that they were just going to build a bunker in Labyrinthos or something. This wound up being far more permanent.
Once that...
You know, I just realized why this music makes me feel so nostalgic. It's not that I've heard it before. It's that it reminds me so much of the... way back when the internet was still, I don't know, not quite new, but probably back in the early 2000s. I used to listen to a lot of Final Fantasy music, because I was a gigantic nerd even then. And, a lot of sites had MIDI files of, like, compilations made by just regular-ass fans of the game. And some of the music here in Labyrinthos reminds me a bit of that. It's a blast from the past, to be honest. Like, I doubt I could even find the particular bit of music that I'm thinking of anymore, because it was hosted on some fan site. I can't even remember the name of it, it's been that long. I know it wasn't Blue Laguna. Blue Laguna used to be where you could find basically every piece of Final Fantasy music and download it for free, which shamefully I did. Actually, not shamefully, fuck it. I bought all their fucking games. Actually, I only bought a few, but... Anyway. But it wasn't even on that site. I can't remember what the name of it was. It's definitely not in service today, I'm sure. You know, it really does feel like an age since we were here in Labyrinthos. Like, there was so little we knew at the beginning of this expansion, and now it seems like a lifetime away. This looks like a back and an ass, and those are like hips. It really does. This is like a woman's body. Look at it. I can't unsee it now. It looks like a woman from from back in the left. See, that's the curve of the back. I've been looking at too much porn, apparently. On our journey here, I was filled with an inexplicable sense of elation to see vegetables other than carrots being cultivated. Why, it near brought a tear to mine eye. Man, you only spent, what, a few days on the moon, and you're already sick of carrots? Imagine spending a few years.
Yeah! I mean, masterful, you know, what a pleasant surprise.
That voice, though.
We're not blasting off already, are we?
Doesn't match his face at all.
Schedule remains. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Of course they would call it that.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Engineer problems.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We
Ah.
alone can accomplish little, but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavenward.
Wow, one big reference.
This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Fuck yeah. It's time to show these isolationists
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and
what it
dispatch
means
our
to have
finest at
friends
once.
in high places.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final
Friends that
days.
you've had
So I will
to
lead the
get your
12th
hands
expedition
dirty
myself.
with, instead of sitting on high and acting like conflict is never the option.
Other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether.
Like the
Any
Crystal
extant
Tower.
instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allegan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid?
No shards of the lesser moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
I love Cyrena.
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Yes, we do.
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
It's all coming together.
About yapping this plunder for the taking, and I'm a born plunderer. I'll be an old Sharlayan before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
Somehow doubt that's what they drink here, buddy.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
Are you proud of your son yet, Fortuno? Or do I still need to kick your ass? I guess I'm kicking your ass then. You can't even afford him just a tiny word of praise. God, fucking Gendo Ikari up in here. Oh man, don't do this to me. I know exactly where this is.
There you are.
Emmanuel and Arturel.
We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already...
Or Chiffant's grave. God, we could have used his help. Oh dear.
That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
I guess they're all ready to fight.
I'm impressed. Truth be told, I struggle to tell one from another. No offense intended, of course.
That's racist, Thancred.
None taken. After you and your friends left Mare Elementorum, we spent no small amount of time with your Urianger. Oh, the conversations we had. He told us all about Atheris, answered our every question, no matter how trifling or trivial.
A place where Urianger can speak at length forever. The moon must have been paradise for him.
What would they think if they could see Urianger now? I dare say they'd be more than a bit surprised. And impressed, no doubt.
Minfilia and Moonbrita, you mean?
Master Louisoix, Minfilia, Papalimo, and not to forget.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is.
Oh there. Heard there was a visiting expert who we might bother with a few questions. I take it you'd be the one.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
It's Moonbrita's parents.
Wilson and Blovida, Sharlayan's foremost researchers in the field of teleportation magic, and Moonbreeder's parents.
It hath been some time. 'Tis good to see you in good health.
Man, I've never heard Urianger stutter.
Likewise, old friend. Blovida and I were most honored to answer the call. Never expected this reunion, though, did we, dear?
Alfei, the nerve. Sending that letter, then running off to the gods know where.
Oh.
Do you have any idea how worried we were?
I'm sorry. 'Twas remiss of me not to deliver the news in person.
Oh, man.
No, more than that. 'Twas I who...
Our daughter was disillusioned after Master Louisoix left her behind. The day the Scions called upon her was the happiest I'd seen her in years. She made her every choice of her own free will. No one could have ever forced her to do otherwise. Don't blame yourself for her death. Celebrate her life. You know that's what she'd want.
Man, her parents are awesome.
If there is one thing we resent you for, it was that we could not be there to mourn her with you. Reading the words you penned in that shaky hand, we must have cried as much for you as we did for her.
Aww. God, if anybody in this game needs a hug, it's Urianger.
I'm sorry. I truly, truly am. I knew not what to say. Knew not how to express my feelings. The poems and platitudes of wiser men, musings on sadness and loss, studied and memorized, and meaningless in the moment.
Words fail him when they truly mattered, as they would anyone.
We are all powerless before such grief. Even now, try as I might, the words escape me. But in our hearts, we know. We always know.
I remember when you were young, how the lads teased you for choosing the company of books over others. Our moon didn't take kindly to that. Be nice to Urianger, she'd shout, and give them a walloping. No matter how many times we scolded her.
She protected him. That's fucking adorable.
So we offered a suggestion. Rather than starting fights, why don't you be the bridge between Urianger and the others? She had to mull it over for a while. Arms crossed, brow furrowed in intense thought.
Because she'd rather beat the shit out of them.
But from that day on, she never let you be alone. She'd drag you outside to play, pepper you with endless questions, read the same books you read, all to try and understand you that much better. I'm sure it was annoying and exhausting at the time, but she only ever had the best of intentions.
And look at you now, at the center of the crowd. The reason there even is a crowd, having brought these people together. You've no idea how proud we are.
To see the boy, our daughter, trusted and believed in more than anyone, grow into the man she always knew he could be. I can see her in you too. Feel her. She walks with you wheresoever you go. So thank you, Urianger, for being who you are.
This is too much. Oh, my boy. You've been through so much.
I think I can feel her too.
So much.
The truth of her life. Not sorrow, but hope and love.
You better not die. Fuck.
This moon breeder. She was important to him, wasn't she?
You could ask the man himself.
Oh, no. But watching this exchange reminds me how much I've yet to learn about your world. And its people.
You can live here your entire life and hardly learn a thing. And that's why it's too soon for this to end.
That's right. We can't leave. This world is worth protecting. Oh, fuck. That one got me. That one got me.